it was decided in 1992 that we should establish a Marine Science Association for the Western Indian Ocean. As director of the Institute of Marine Sciences, I was given the task of trying to find the feasibility of registering the association in Zanzibar.
Actually, I got involved even before WIOMSA was formed in '92 and '93, when they were planning it, literally from the back of an envelope.
We developed and we suggested to SIDA the support to this kind of an activity. SIDA was otherwise supporting research and development of the research capacity. We suggested a network, an organization to enable the experts in the region to be able to communicate, to meet.
Scientists, marine biologists at that time, mostly biologists, were unaware of what other marine biologists were doing in neighboring countries. We knew more about what was going on in England or in Scandinavia or in North America, but we actually knew very little about what was going on in Mozambique or Kenya, although they were neighboring countries to Tanzania. So we felt there was a need for an association. And so in 1989 we had a meeting about this, and that was really the meeting which gave birth to WIOMSA in '93.
And I can almost say that I've been involved since its inception as a very young scientist, coming into the region, coming to Kenya to start a career in marine science, and looking up to many of the founding fathers who were setting the pace for science and engaged in the dialogue, organizing scientists together to meet and discuss scientific issues that were affecting the region.
WIOMSA is a unique organization, and it's unique here in the Western Indian Ocean, but also in, I think, all over the world. There are very few, if hardly any other organization like WIOMSA. The research that is carried out on the region is highly dependent on WIOMSA. It is the only organization that can not only fund research, but also can put together the different actors acting on marine science in the region, working together and addressing together challenges and problems that are usually not only multidisciplinary, but are also transboundary.
It's very important because we don't have some specific NGO who are working on these topics of organization of all marine science. And WIOMSA is the only one that you have in the region. It's not a typical NGO we are working on environments, but it's an NGO we are working with together with all the topics of marine science.
Historically, people would fall along disciplinary lines, and people in Africa might attend meetings in Europe or other countries that are very focused within the discipline they're interested in. And what this does is bring people together that are more regionally based, that have awareness of the problems in the regions, and then those disciplines tend to cross more in solving problems.
It is so important. Let's look at the ocean. The ocean have now boundary. What affects the one region will affect the other. So you need that association, and which brings the region together, which brings the science together, because in conservation there's no boundary, and if you have to address challenges, the climate change challenges, we need to look at the holistic. So for you to look at such holistism, it's really important to have a consortium, and this consortium is brought in very well by WIOMSA.
And most of the activities that we've seen WIOMSA deliver very well, and where I think WIOMSA fits the bill very well or is most suited to deliver in is in regional level initiatives. Just like I said, regional level state of the coast. No any single institution in the region could have produced a state of the coast report in a way that WIOMSA did.
At the beginning, we had fisheries biologists, members of the association. Over the years that has changed, and now we are having members who are from different fields. And now we have social scientists, we have economists, people with different academic background. At the beginning, it was also an association of Kenyans and Tanzanians. Now we have increased membership from Madagascar, Reunion, Mauritius, and South Africa. We have also seen interests in WIOMSA increasing significantly, particularly for the scientists from outside the region. Most of our events are being attended by also scientists from outside the region. WIOMSA now has been attractive to different organizations, and they want to collaborate with the association.
It's brought in other organizations, it's brought in government agencies, it's brought in NGOs. And if I can remember, when we started off, the really big thing about WIOMSA was the marine research grants. It really made an impact at that time. But now we are looking at marine science for management. We are looking at much bigger programs, multidisciplinary, bringing together larger groups of scientists. Even if you look at the symposium, when we started off, it was really a small thing, but now it's in excess of 500 scientists coming together.
WIOMSA, if measured purely by the number of people that attended the symposium, has grown from a 100-person symposium to 500, 600 people symposia.
The quality of the research has really improved. The quality of the presentations, for example, the quality of the posters have improved. If you look in the journal, also the quality of the submissions to the journals have improved over time, so that's one. The other is that I've noticed that there's a lot more students, young students, as well as academics, many more attending the symposium than in the past. So that's really good because it means that we are growing and people are getting more exposed to WIOMSA and seeing the symposium as a place to come and present their work.
The fact that we're all here in this one conference center and sharing different perspectives and different possible solutions makes it more exciting because you can see problem solving occurring at a faster rate. So that's the very practical point of view. There's also the point of view of just camaraderie, fellowship, role models, having people that have succeeded and showing sort of to younger people in this region that there are ways to make a living, or are reminded that there are other people that care about the things we care about. And it sort of stimulates you to go out and do good work in the next couple of years. You can come back and share it.
My dreams for WIOMSA is for WIOMSA to continue to be very dynamic. I would want to see WIOMSA that contribute more to the not only regional discussion but also global discussion. WIOMSA that is able to actively participate in the global processes, meeting of the contracting parties of different conventions. We want also to see WIOMSA that becomes a key partner in project implementation in the region. We also contribute to development of programs for training at the university levels. WIOMSA has come a long way. We are now 25 years. We hope WIOMSA's experience will inspire other regions to establish similar organizations. We are willing to share our experience and help any other region that would want our experience in establishing their regional association.